everybody, Gina Strole here, intuitive healer, psychic medium, and spiritual coach. And today I want to talk to you about intuitive healing and what it is and how it can change your life. And I want to start off by telling you how it has changed mine, because I really just kind of ran into intuitive healing literally about 20 years ago. I don't think it was a coincidence. It was the way my life was supposed to be. It was the way my life was supposed to work out. 20 years ago, I was a very different person than I am today. I was very negative, and those of you who know me today are like, what? Yep, that was me. I was always looking for something bad to happen. I was always looking out for the next worst thing that could possibly come our way. I was full of anxiety and depression and a lot of anger. And when I found intuitive healing, it was because I just kind of happened literally to run into it. And it has completely changed my life. It has changed the way that I see myself. It has changed the way that I show up in the world. And it's changed the way that I literally view the world, because the world to me no longer is a scary place. This world to me is a playground. It's an open area to learn and to grow and to be able to be myself. And really, intuitive healing has taught me to live in my true, authentic self. So how did I get here? It's been a lot of work. It's not always easy to do our healing work. But like I said, the younger version of me was so full of anxiety, so full of shame, sorrow, sadness, depression. I would go back and forth from anxiety to depression, really back and forth. I remember telling my husband one day, I'm so sick of this shit and I'm sick of pretending. And I felt so bad that I said that later, because it wasn't his fault. I was looking for someone, something, somehow to make me happy. And the thing is I always had my answers. They were right inside of me. I just didn't know how to get to them. I didn't know how to discover them and how to even work with them. And so the thing that intuitive healing has done for me is given me new tools, giving me the spiritual understanding, because not only have I done my healing work, I have really tapped into the spiritual world to discover why I'm here and what I'm here to do and how I'm here to serve and what is my passion. Now my passion is helping all of you, but back then my passion was very different. I didn't know what I was here to do. I only knew that I was caught up in what seemed like the biggest shitstorm joke of all times, trying to navigate my life. And even though I was trying the very best that I knew how, I realized through intuitive healing that a lot of my shitstorms came because of things that I had been through in my childhood. That doesn't mean my parents were bad people or anything like that. It's just because of situations, because of things that happened, I had created belief systems. I had created beliefs about myself and my self-worth and what I was worthy of and what I wasn't worthy of, and how I needed to please everybody so that they would love me and that I could be accepted and loved, because we all want to be accepted and loved. But I just didn't back then know how to get there. Now I do. Now I help women every day unwind, get to the root of their belief systems and their traumas and their things that they have been through, so that they can let go of the shame and the guilt. Today, I am happy to say I spend a lot less time in shame. I spend a lot less time feeling guilty. And it's not that I don't beat myself up. It's not that I don't go there. It's not that I don't have bad days. It's that I have learned to stay there a lot shorter period of time and really learn to bring in compassion and love for myself. I can't tell you how many times I ask myself literally in third person, okay, Gina, what's going on? What's wrong? Why are you feeling this way? Because intuitive healing has given me that opportunity to learn to connect with myself on a different level. So how does it work? This is the part that I love, because intuitive healing, as an intuitive healer, because of what I have learned, I have tapped into my abilities, and those abilities include being able to read your energy field, or those my clients who come and see me, learning to connect with those in spirit who are here to help them to heal, learning to connect to their guides, and really bringing in all the troops, so to speak, to understand and help my clients on a much deeper soul level. When I connect with them on their energy field, I'm able to see, like a movie, what's going on and what they're thinking and what they're feeling, and why, this is the best part, why they're feeling the way that they feel and why they're going through what they're going through, because it's never what you think it is. You know, people will tell me, well, I got a boss at work, or I got some things going on here. We got kids who are, you know, shitheads, whatever it is. And I'm like, yeah, well, that's great. That's on the outside, but there's much more that goes on inside of us. A lot of work that I do involves past life healing and healing of generational and ancestral healing, because we bring a lot of baggage, whether we realize it or not, into this world. Just being in your mother's womb brought some baggage into this world for you. And, you know, sometimes we come into this world and we don't even feel loved and wanted and cared for. You know, maybe it was a rough pregnancy for your mother. Maybe, you know, she had issues. Maybe she thought she was going to lose you and she had a hard time connecting with you. That all comes with us into this world and creates this sense of separation from our spiritual self and our human self. And so I love helping people, women mostly that I work with, bring that connection back together and helping them reconnect with their spiritual side, really understanding that their worth isn't based on what other people think or the things that have happened to us in our past. You know, you hear a lot about inner child healing. I do a lot of that work with my clients, but I do it on a different level of helping them see it from a bird's eye view. You don't have to go back and relive your past. I've worked with a lot of people with sexual abuse and some really traumatic, very traumatic experiences. We don't have to go relive those. You don't need to live those. The thing that we do is ask your inner child what she needs to feel safe, secure, and loved. And that is it. And we create that sense of safety and security and love inside of you again, so that you don't have to relive. You don't need to relive the past. We just need to go fill you up with some love, fill you up with your sense of security and your sense of oneness with the universe and with the divine. You know, so much of our lives, we spend our lives people pleasing. A lot of us, you know, go to people pleasing, and because we just want to be accepted and loved. And you can get all of that inside of yourself and stop looking for it on the outside. And this is what intuitive healing does. Every session that I do is different because it is catered to everybody's individual needs. You know, I could do 5 sessions in a day and every single one of them are different. Sometimes we feel the same things, but for different reasons. The cool thing about intuitive healing is once we go in and get to the root of the issues, get to the root of what things are going on, it's not that that feeling won't come up for you again, but we clear out that energy that is inside of your system. We clear out that energy that's inside of your body, so that you can move past that. And some of the results that I see, and I've seen it for myself and I see it for my clients, are this sense of peace that comes in, this sense of lightness that comes in as we let that energy go and clear that out. You know, we all carry energy. We have this beautiful energy field, and we carry all of these beliefs, all of these thoughts, all of that is all carried in there. And when we clear that out, there comes in a sense of peace and a sense of oneness with who you are, and really stepping back into the true spiritual nature that you are. Another thing that I love to do is, as I do this healing work, I really work with my clients to help them understand why they're here and what they're here to learn. You know, we can discover through these sessions, through connecting with their guides, what their purpose is here and what they're here to do, and how they can really start stepping into that and embrace their special abilities and their special powers too. So it's all really life-changing. Intuitive healing really is, you know, I've had people tell me, geez, I've spent years in counseling, and one session with you, I learned more about myself than I've known in all those years of counseling. And it's not that we don't need counseling. This is a different way of seeing things. This is a different way of understanding. When you work with someone who is very well versed and educated and trained well in the healing world, you will get so much farther along in your healing, and you will understand yourself on such a deep level. I have 6-month programs, and I work with my clients for 6 months at a time, and that's where I really see amazing changes that come about in their lives. Their relationships change with their spouse, with their kids, with their families, because they learn to create boundaries. They learn to not look at things the way they used to, but see things in a different light, and really start bringing in people who build them up, and start understanding that not everybody is in your ring. Not everybody is here. Not everybody has your best interest in mind. And as we start seeing that and putting boundaries in place and really releasing the guilt and shame of, not being there for everybody or not doing what everybody else wants you to do, it brings in so much peace and so much joy into your life. You're finally able to tap into gratitude. That's one of my favorite things about healing. It's almost like you put on different glasses and see the world in a different light. You understand that their stuff isn't about you. Not everything they say is about you, even though they say it to you. It's about their fears and their things that they're going through and their traumas. And we really start to learn what's ours and what's not, and what we need to heal and what's other people's to take care of, and really let other people take care of their stuff, and we take care of our own. It's really this sense of unpacking. I love the scenario of really just unpacking all of your feelings. Why are you so mad? Why are you so sad? What are you so pissed off about? These are all important questions to ask in the healing process. And I'm telling you, I ask every single one of them all the time. And then we really go find out why. Why am I so mad? Why am I so angry? Why am I so sad? Why am I depressed? What is my anxiety about? What is going on? Because this healing process is really not about judging yourself for where you've been, but learning to understand yourself on a different level. We as women can be very complex. Ask any men in your life. There's nothing wrong with that. It's tapping into the beautiful essence of it and figuring out what is going on. Are you undecisive? Are you full of anxiety? Why are we there? What can we do to help alleviate some of that? Because the side effect of doing our healing work is bringing in peace. And peace is easier for us to set in. Peace is easier for us to find. Sleep is an amazing side effect of doing your homework, doing your healing work, because when we release all that energy, I have people tell me it's the best night's sleep they've ever had. Really, there's so many health benefits for doing this. Our bodies are healthier when we let go of all that stagnant energy, and really we can bring in a better sense of peace for ourselves. So I'd encourage you to try it, see what you think of it. I love what I do. I love being able to work with women. I love what I have learned over the last 20 years. And I enjoy being a student to the spirit world and a student to this whole energy healing and what we can do with it. It has amazing opportunities for so many people. And I've enjoyed being able to help other people find their peace, help other people understand themselves. So if you want to find out more about the work that I do, you can visit my website at ginastrole.com. I'd love to have you come. You can find out more about my healing appointments, and I have lots of classes, and I have a private membership group if you want to come and join me in there. It has a ton of meditations and channeled healing meditations for you inside the vault, plus you get a private Facebook group with just me where you can work with me inside of that group. So I would love to have you in there if you want more information about anything that I do, anything that I offer, ginastrole.com. You'll find everything you need there, and you can always reach out to me at any time. You can email me at ginastrole@ginastrole.com, or you can find me on Facebook or Instagram and message me there. So I love to connect with all of you. I hope this has been helpful. If it has, let me know in the comments below. And thanks for being here. Have a fabulous day.